What TV show never had a decline in quality? No one's going to mention how it's made. I watched an episode of this show about shopping carts, and damn if I don't think about it every single time I'm at the grocery store. Whenever I was sick, my parents only let me watch the Discovery Channel and National Geographic, because then I wouldn't fake being sick to watch cartoons all day. So this show is high on my list of favorite things to watch. Faulty Towers. The kitchen is on fire. Blackadder. I'm scared, sir. Still so powerful, how they could sew a complete 180 deg from comedy to terror, jerkingly serious in 3 words. Absolutely. It just got better and better, with Series 1 being fairly mediocre before they struck gold with the format from Series 2. The Series 4 finale, where they go over the top, is the best series final go any show ever. So emotional. This Old House. My dad would watch this when I was a kid. I'd complain and say how lame it was, but damn if I didn't end up sitting there and watching the whole thing every time. Just a real show. Remember the New Yankee Workshop? It ran along with this Old House, if I remember right. Everybody loves Hypnotoad. All glory to the Hypnotoad. This show has been going downhill since season 3. This all my circuits. I understand the argument for single female lawyer, but I feel like the production value plummeted, and in general, it was kinda so. Way to overact. Zoidberg. Twilight Zone, the original black and white. My favorite series of all time. I've seen all the episodes numerous times, and even though I know the ending is coming, I still get goosebumps on quite a few of them because it's always so powerful. Rod Serling, a legend lost to us way too young, age 50. Fun facts: he co-wrote the original Planet of the Apes and was responsible for the surprise ending. He also served as a paratrooper in the Philippines during W and after the war, flight-tested parachutes and ejection seat. Excellent interview with Mike Wallace. A truly spectacular show. My favorite episode might be the one where the little girl falls through a portal to some alternate higher dimension. The first thing the parents did was call a fucking physicist to help, but I'll always love that lot. The Simpsons version of it is also great. The joy of painting, Rip Bob Ross. You can actually see him get better through the episodes. He was never a master at painting. He was a master at explaining how to paint to the average Joe. On this Thanksgiving weekend, let us remember how Walker in Cincinnati maintained excellence through all 4 seasons. Turkeys away. As God is my witness, I thought turkeys could fly. Malcolm in the Middle stayed pretty tried and true. That last season got pretty dark, but it was still good. I really hated it when Francis left the ranch. The Golden Girl. Every once in a while I try and think of how a Golden Girls reboot could happen, or the same type of concept at least. It makes me feel a little sad because I really can't imagine a show like that ever being greenlit again, and I can't imagine a set of actresses that would fit so well those roles. Band of Brothers, Breaking Bad. Stargates G1. It was a show that knew what it was, as proven by 100 and 200. Bluey. I love this show. I'm 17 and have a 4-year-old sister. That's the only show I can watch with her and have fun with. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Fight me. Nobody would fight you on this. Mr. Rogers wouldn't want us to. Deadwood. Flarebird. I Look Like a Pencil. A rare show that was even better in its final season. God, I love season 2. 6 Feet Under. One of the best shows I've ever seen, and definitely has the best series finale. Mindhunter. Awesome show. I was so pissed when they pulled the plug on it. MASH. It only got better. Some people hated it when Alan Alda got more control over it and did things like stop making Margaret a laughingstock. But I thought it remained great throughout. What a great show. My favorite scene is when Radar gives Cole Potter the horse. Yep, MASH changed tack after 3, and even after that, it did a great job flipping between glib and serious, just between episodes, especially in the middle seasons, although veering more towards the latter later on. While I do think the last season or 2 lost a lot of the charm that the rest of the series had in spades, its objective quality never took a real hit, and they went out on top. The IT crowd burned to death at a sea parks. Did someone email us about a fire? A fire at a sea parks? Peter File. So it's a gay musical called Gay. Did you see that ludicrous display last night? I quote this almost every day. Usually the quote people. What a bunch of bastards. Flight of the Conchords. Hey girl, you know what time it is? It's Wednesday. Wednesday night is the night that we make love. Tuesday night we're gonna visit your mother, but Wednesday night is the night that we make love. Daria, Bioria, Gravity Falls. I'm surprised I haven't seen this edit. I mean that I haven't seen this in the comments of the post, not the show. I've seen the entire show now multiple times. Sopranos. Quasimodo predicted all of this. Nathan for you. Firefly, because it never got a chance to. What We Do in the Shadows. Stellar from start to end. I think there is new seasons coming out, but it's fabulous. Edit, you're allowed to not like the new season, but the threats are a little overkill, my friends. Thank you for my first Reddit rewards and all the upvotes. I love you, my people. Person of interest. Intelligent, well-paced, and never predictable. The ending was just as well written and thought out as the pilot episode. The In-Betweeners, Ook. The Good Place. The writers knew exactly what they wanted to do it. They did it and didn't linger any longer, even though it was surely successful enough that they could have gotten more seasons if they'd wanted to milk it. But the one thing I really hate about most TV shows is that they get really good and really popular, and the network and writers get addicted to the cash and don't know when to quit. It's why so many good TV shows end up being shit, but The Good Place is not one of them. They said what they needed to say, wrapped it all up, and didn't ruin an otherwise perfect show. I just finished a full rewatch, and I have to say, it gets better every time you watch it, because you notice more of the little details. You can really tell that the writers planned it out well. Every season finale seemed like they'd written themselves into a corner. They couldn't continue what they'd been doing because of the way they ended it. And most shows, most writers can't change direction and keep up the quality. But they did it. Every damn time. 90-degree turn and keep on trucking. Amazing. The wave becomes the ocean. Schitt's Creek. The characters developed fantastically through the end. Breaking Bad. Better Call Saul. Keeping up with the Kardashians, it maintained a standard. It was always absolute horseshit from the start and never improved. Can't go down when you start at rock bottom. Dunno, they could start digging. For gold, I'll see myself out. The Americans only improved with age. An absolutely fantastic series.